just, I mean, like, it's like the opening.
I'm gonna scrub it out anyways.
You can do like the opening, like COVID-19 talk or something like that. Get people like interested, like different topics. It doesn't just have to be the gym.
All right, so I'm gonna do my thing. Welcome to the Drink Tank Podcast, where we have interesting topics while taking shots and taking shots at each other while doing it. I'm gonna pour myself a shot. My name is DJ. Go and introduce yourself, bro.
My name is Daniel. You know, met at EP8.
You know, so I'm not gonna say what my job is keep, everything separate. But as for me, go and pour yourself one. And today's episode is the gym episode. So we're gonna be talking about like fitness journey, just our mentality and how we started introducing ourselves to the lifestyle. So cheers. Shot number one. Wearing the green for St. Patty's Day. Got the Jameson. You already know. So, what does the gym mean to you?
Well, the gym is like a lifestyle to me. I mean, I've literally kind of, I guess now in like the present moment, like I've kind of designed my life around the gym and made it like a lifestyle for me. And I think it's really like, it's a good thing. Like it's definitely a positive thing because I feel healthy. So yeah.
Okay, cool. What does the gym mean to me? To me, the gym is it's like a watering hole for a certain type of community of people. It is the people who have different goals and different ambitions, but they all kind of come together with one singular idea of to become better, within themselves or within their mind or within their spiritual journey. The gym to me represents although there's a lot of chaos going on, obviously, right?
Yeah.
It represents a certain amount of home or of peace.
Yeah, everyone's on their own journey,
Right? You can go
goals
to the gym, and the gym can be a home away from home, if you will, because you're not just going there to work out or train or this or that. There's a certain amount of you can just take off the baggage of the day while you're there. You're not really thinking of other things while at the gym, So, by the way, anytime you say something insightful, deep, funny, or if I make fun of you, you say shots fired. If you make fun of me, say shots fired, I gotta take a shot, vice versa.
Oh, really? We gotta do?
Okay. Oh, yeah, I mean, the camera was started early, so I gotta, let you know the rules. But anyways, would you consider yourself a meathead? Are you in the mirror posing all the time? Are you,
I do be mogging people. I do be flexing on people.
You do be flexing on people?
So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean,
Certified meathead. Shots fired. Go ahead and pour yourself a shot. I
feel like I'm not really a meathead though, because I think about stuff,
What would you define a meathead? What is a meathead to you?
A meathead to me is just like throwing weights around,
Throwing weights around. So there's a difference.
Throwing weights around, like not really like thinking about their workout, Like I feel like working out is very like mental as well as physical,
Yeah, for sure.
Like you have to put yourself into that mindset to lift, to like feel that connection.
And like meatheads are just like, there's no singular purpose. It's just
me lift.
I lift heavy things.
I lift heavy things, but put them down on the ground.
And I put them back down. And then I do it again.
Yeah.
Cool, I'll let you take that shot real quick. Cheers. Shot number 2 for him. Do you believe, I'm gonna let you ask me the same question, but is there a difference between working out and training?
Yeah, definitely.
Go ahead and explain.
Definitely. That's the shots fired right there.
Yeah, shots fired. Okay, I'm gonna take a shot with you though. But it's your question. I want to hear your take. Simply because,
so the difference is that basically working out, I feel like with working out, I'm in my own zone, I'm in my own head, I'm listening to my music, I'm, focused. Whereas training, I'm focused on the other people.
Okay.
And like helping them, looking at their form, correcting them, just leading them in the right direction. I mean,
I got you for sure. And that comes with training other people. For me, when I think of training, I kind of add myself into it. So working out is, to me, when I think of working out, is like I want to get a sweat, I want to burn some calories, I just want to get active, right? That's when I think of working out, right? When I think of training, I think of like a purpose behind it. Like I want to train my form. I want to train for a competition, or I want to train for some type of athleticism, or I want to train for flexibility.
you gotta have like an intrinsic goal.
Yeah, it's like more goal orientated versus like a workout's just to, again, burn some calories, get a sweat, feel active, whatever. But training is like you're going, excuse me, you're going in for like a couple of purposes, and you're like staying on task. Like if it's like, hey, I'm trying to become more flexible because I got these things going on. Like that's not working out. That is training. Like you are taking up to an hour, if not more, stretching, moving your body, even if it's like lifting weights. You're more like stretching yourself, or like not even like hyperextending, but maybe some hyperextension and holding it before you complete the curl. Or maybe like you're doing some type of rotations where you have a 5-pound weight, but you're like doing this type of movement, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So where like that rotator cuff is like super active, where you're not, we're just doing this or this, but you're like doing a full circle, and you're like specifically training your flexibility in your arms and shit. So I feel like a lot of people may get that confused because they're like, well, I did a workout. It's like, well, did you accomplish anything in your workout? Did you accomplish anything?
Yeah. Did you actually use the correct muscle fibers? That's the biggest thing for me, is just making sure that I focus enough to where I can feel the individual muscle. Because there are a lot of times where I'm sure y'all know that you go into the gym and you see some guy and he's curling with his back. And he's just going side to side. I saw some guy yesterday, like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. He was like, I guess he was with his girl or some shit. And
you know how it is. You know how it is. If you're with your lady, you gotta get those hundreds and just.
Yo, this man picked up the 65s. He charges straight to that fucking rack. He picks up the 65s. I'm sitting over there doing my little like lat rows.
Jesus, just like what's up with this guy?
Here, I'm just like, I turn my head, and I see this man, and I see his girl. I'm like, okay.
I know what's about.
65s going up. Using the full back, using
just
his
like
full lats,
ready to throw his shit out real quick.
Yeah, it's like, bro, what are you doing?
like, what are you doing?
Anyone that knows how to work out can clearly tell, like, this guy's clowning right now.
So we're saying shots fired on that guy. Shots fired
on that guy for sure.
Like, you brought your girl to the gym only just to show off. You did not.
Like, but he wasn't even doing it right.
He wasn't even doing it right. Here you go. Like, man probably didn't even break a sweat that day, most likely, right?
I don't know. He was wearing like a camo hoodie.
Oh, one of those. Cheers to that guy. Don't be that guy. If you're gonna bring your girl, make sure she gets the workout and not you just looking good in the fucking mirror.
Flexing.
All right, so let's talk about our fitness journey. I'll start off. I don't really consider it the start of my journey, but I played football in high school. And I, it wasn't like I was like this great athlete or anything. I just started working out more because it was football. So we did your squats, your bench presses, your agility training, kind of whatever, but like stuff like that. And it wasn't to me like working out. It was just what was required for football. And I only became competitive working out wise when they had the clubs, like the 600-pound club, the 1,000-pound club. I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds fun. Like I wanna like be in this
strong.
I wanted to be in this elite. It sounds weird, but it was more about
it was like a club.
It was about the shirt. it was about the shirt to me. So I was like, oh okay, 600-pound club, yeah. And I'm like, and there was some.
I wanted to wear a trophy.
I wanted to wear it was about the trophy. It was not about the workout because we didn't do deadlifts because deadlifts are great for you, by the way, but they do take technique
They're good, but they're bad at the same
They
time.
can be bad for you.
They're good, but they're bad. Don't be fooled, people. You have to do it right. If you don't do it right, you'll fuck up your lower back.
You'll fuck up do some lower back training first. I'm talking about you gotta get your
Do
butt
RDLs.
right. RDLs first. Get your hamstrings and quads straight.
Do not go straight for the deadlift. Do not do that thing first.
Get your butt. Oh my God. Get your back straight. Get your arms good. Before you start doing real deadlifts, you need to warm
them
up.
shits, man, when I first started lifting, that was like the biggest mistake that I made.
Oh God, never do a deadlift first. Never do a deadlift cold. Like,
well, I mean, I would be lifting like heavy too. I'd be doing
and you feel like your spine's about to break.
400.
Yeah.
I'd put it on that bar. I'd get it up too, but like.
You get it up, but like you feel like you're about to snap in half. You know what I'm saying?
Like it wasn't good, bro.
You know,
and like I did have some lower back problems for about a year after that, and then it just corrected itself somehow.
Yeah, because probably just so deadlifts. Before we get into the journey, here's just as people who are of the lifting world, and again, we're not like fucking special superstars here, just knowledge based, flexing. But even if you have to grab a straight bar and you're doing 30-pound with a straight bar deadlifts, that's better than just going to like the super big rack and putting on a whole bunch of weight, because there's a lot of form involved. And first of all, if you do a proper deadlift and you're starting from the ground first, you don't have to return to the ground like every single time. Some people do, some people don't. But like if you're just starting in the position, it's a very uncomfortable position. Like you have to some people on their toes, you can't be on your toes. You gotta
drive from your heels.
Drive from your heels. So it's not like, oh, I'm leaning forward. Nah, I play it. Lean that shit back. I can't breathe. I know. It's like, yes, breathing's optional.
You're using about 50 muscles in your legs right now.
It was like you should totally breathe during all exercises except for it's called bracing. It's it goes like exhale. Good job to deadlifts.
Hey, good ab exercise as well, because you have to engage your core.
You have to
when you're going.
Shit. All right. So fitness journey, right?
Yeah, back.
So I was on football, and it really didn't. My fitness journey in my mind didn't start until I started seeing myself become unfit. Where I was in college and I still maintained frame. I did my push-ups. I did whatever. I just looked decent. So there was no need to hit the gym as much. I did notice I was getting a little bit weaker, but I was still strong enough to where I wasn't affected. You know what I'm saying? But I was good enough, right? COVID happened. I put on some weight. Because when COVID happens, all you're doing is ordering food.
Man was eating. He was
bulking. And I was taking some sips of not water. You know what I'm saying?
Them good.
I was eating well. If it wasn't a 40 and some Chinese food, it was either some tequila and Burger King. I was eating well. And I still didn't gain weight that fast, because I still kind of did some push-ups in the house, but it took a while. But when it came on, I realized I had a problem when I went from 250 to 290. And even COVID was still happening,
250 to 290, how fast?
Bro. No, it took about, because I just burnt out.
Because that's 40 pounds.
It's 40 pounds. But honestly, so I got to do a timeline real quick. I became in 2023, I was 290. I touched 290.
And you were almost in the 300 club.
I really was. But I looked like this, though. So it didn't look bad to the outside world.
Yeah, you're tall.
But my cheeks got a little chubby. My arms are definitely weren't as defined as now. But
bro, if you were 5'5" or some shit, 300, you'd be.
Because back